Within an hour you'll have 50, 60 requests. A lot of people come forward and will say, I know this person's been messaging my child. What if it was your child? I'm Fitz, and I do decoying training and admin for predator exposure.
I'm Lara and I'm the co-founder of Predator Exposure.
As a child, I was brought up in care homes and I was abused. When I got older, I was always embarrassed about it. So it got to a point where I was ashamed of what happened to me. And then I saw the teams like Predator Exposure and other teams doing this job, and I thought this is payback time.
I was at a friend's house watching Phil's first or second sting, and he couldn't find the predator that was coming to meet at the train station in Leeds. So I was just commenting on the live, and he'd asked me to get in touch with the predator, and that's how I got into it.
A decoy is someone, we set up a profile on Facebook as a child, and once we've set it up we do nothing but just put it there, and if somebody's looking for a child we hope that they get us rather than the child, and then you'll have, within an hour you'll have 50, 60 requests. The whole spectrum, married men, middle-aged men, old men, young people, a lot of people from abroad, so there's every kind of thing. There's married couples. I've got probably in my Google Drive at least 700 chat logs, but you know, I've probably been on 30, 40 stings. It's nerve-wracking because you want to make sure you catch the person. You're not always sure that they're going to be there, you're not sure that they're going to turn up. So it can be quite tense at first. You don't know what the reaction's going to be when you confront them. They react differently. A lot of them are shocked. They don't expect it, they deny it. But we don't do a sting without making sure that we've got 100% evidence. A lot of people come forward and will say, I know this person's been messaging my child. We caught a gentleman in Birmingham that come to meet a child for sex, and we reported it to the police. Nothing happened. 18 months later he was still online under a different profile, and he sent images of children to people, where we ended up losing our phones by handing them into the police, and we notified the police and they did nothing, and it was down to teams to catch him.
There was one that I handed in, he was really bad, so I handed him in over 4 years ago, and I ended up going back 6 months later to see if they'd arrested him, and they didn't arrest him. So I actually found his address myself and handed the address to the police. He ended up going to court only about 2-3 months ago, so it's taken 4 years. Anyway, when he went to court, it come out that he'd actually sexually assaulted a real child. So the police asked me if I would go to court and give evidence and help them secure a conviction. And I would say the justice system's not very good. So this way, because they are unfortunately getting a slap on the wrist, we can expose them. So it's getting the awareness out there.